So 3 quarters in the book, still no one on the scoreboard. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, Williams. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. They run it again with Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here comes an important one now for Austin Seibert. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end, and still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. It just needs a little more oomph behind it, and it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
On first down, Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. They run again with Carson. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. On third down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. The receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
1 overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's got this down to the 35. 57 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Down. Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Running is Swift. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.